Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick look here at ICP. Gonna double check a couple of key factors here, seeing what's going on, and just kind of help identify, best practice and big picture in situations like this. The price could pull back, but it also could continue higher to retrace off this previous resistance level there at about 0.618 at about 1560. So we're going to talk about the possibility of that being a reality, or if the price is going to keep going down, and generally what this might look like, because it's important to trade with confirmation. And that's generally what we're looking for. So if you are new to the channel, welcome aboard. I hope you can learn something today. If you do want to become a better trader, again, cryptocash.tag is the site. Link down below. You can join some of our awesome traders there. Quick congrats to our community members here. We got some sweet profits here. Fetch coin, we took 34% on a short. AVAX long, 240%. AVAX long, 63%. That was 4 days versus 4 months. Or sorry, 3 months versus 4 days. And then injected 51% in 5 days. Ocean, we got 20% in 10 hours there effectively. So really good. We're hitting both longs and shorts concurrently. We do technically have a long open with ICP. I'm confident it'll continue to hold, but we're going to double check and make sure that is the case. So with ICP, what we got right now here, we're looking at $13 even, upwards of $13.50 as a heavy amount of support based on volume. It's that point of control, folks. Strong likelihood the price will not go much lower than that. But again, it's not a guarantee, of course. It has before. But generally speaking, that's commonly referred to as a support zone. We take a look here, of course, at stochastic RSI that's swinging down. That makes sense considering that the overall trend for the last few days has been down. Money flow index is starting to taper off a little bit, but still quite high. And we're still over 50 on the RSI. So we're not in danger zone just yet, folks. Honestly, the price action has been pretty mild compared to most other coins. So if you compare this with others, it's working very well within its range right now, between 0.382 and 0.236. So we're looking at about, 1420 upwards, about 1520 is that support range. We are looking for, in a perfect world, a closure at 1420 or higher today. Okay? So taking a look at the MACD, we can see it's diverging, but it hasn't fully diverged yet. So again, above all moving averages, these are still mostly positive contributing factors. Take a look at the 4 hour here. We can see very similar scenario, only we're within a couple of moving averages. So we did lose the 20 and the 50. But we got the 100 and the 200 trailing behind. That's still a positive sign. Not so great here where we did lose 50 in the RSI. Money flow index is increasing. People are buying more of this coin when the price pulls back. That's a good sign. But we can see, of course, stochastic swinging down, and MACD's been diverging for the last 12 hours. So ever since we kind of capped out there at about 1530, we've been seeing the price pull back a little bit. Okay? So again, this is not dire straits though, folks. We're hitting parallel lows and parallel highs. So we're not really in a bad situation. We're pretty much range bound. And if you look at this compared to other coins are not range bound. Okay? So keep that in mind. It's actually a very positive sign to be able to hold that range. So we're taking a look at the hourly. What does this tell us here? Probably going to tell us we're fairly bearish, but not terrible. So we are below the cloud here, but we're still kind of only a couple of hours in. Lagging span is free and clear, and the conversion line is below the baseline. So these are signs here letting you know that if you have a long position open, consider taking profits and or closing it if you are in profit. I believe our average price for ICP is pretty close to where we're at right now, considering we hit our second entry. So again, if you're concerned about it, feel free to jump ship. I do personally feel that ICP has a pretty strong support range. We don't have a lot of bearish signs on the larger time frames. We've got some conflicting ones, of course, but we haven't broken truly bearish yet. So that leads me to believe that we should see a recovery here, pending Bitcoin doesn't continue to drop. Bitcoin continues to drop, ICP will, and most other coins will too. Minus AVAX and a few other outliers, we don't really have a lot of coins that are outperforming Bitcoin for the moment to the downside. So generally speaking, that's where we're at. So again, it's really truly up to you as to what you want to do there. But I would just say low leverage, low position sizing keeps you in the game. We have a low leverage trade with this. It's a 5x leverage trade. We got plenty of wiggle room between now and the stop loss. I'm not super concerned with it. Again, if it's our second stop loss for the month, that's okay. Because what's more, we've had about 10 to 15 positive trades so far this month. Okay. So again, folks, it all averages out at the end. Try not to over concern yourself with one trade. If you're worried about this, you're probably doing it wrong. You're probably using too much leverage or too high of a position size. Adjust your risk tolerance as you see fit, but make sure it works within the less stress in your life levels, because that really works well for me. Okay? Again, different strokes for different folks, but that's kind of where we're at. ICP is getting added to Bitunix exchange here very, very soon. We're looking at a nice, healthy benefit reward, so use my link to register. No KYC or VPN as well. Be sure to check them out. Phenomenal exchange. Thank you, Bitunix, and thank you too as well for liking the video. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.